Hi everyone, it's Marge from the library, and today I'm going to show you how you can take a t-shirt, a plain cotton t-shirt, and turn it into an infinity scarf or necklace or whatever you'd like to call it. It's super simple. All you need is a cotton t-shirt. If you could use an old t-shirt that you have at home with a design on it, or you could go to the store. I went to the craft store and I got these cotton t-shirts. They usually go on sale. They're like 3 for $10, and I got them. But if you're going to use a t-shirt that you already have at home, just make sure that it's cotton and that it's a little bit, it's a larger one. If you do go to the store to buy one, you want to make sure it's at least a large. You don't want to use, a really small one because it's not going to give you enough length. So this is an example of the one that I made, of course in pink. And then here's one that I made using 2 different colored t-shirts, black and white, and I combined it. So just to give you an idea of what you could do. And then of course, if you have a t-shirt with a pattern on it, that'll show up in the design as well. So it's, multicolors. So that would be great too. So literally all you need is a t-shirt and a pair of scissors, okay? So it's just a matter of cutting it. So the first thing you're gonna do, move this so you could see, is you're going to lay the t-shirt out on the table, and I'm going to cut it straight across from under the sleeve all the way across. So to cut off the top part from the sleeves up. So I'm just cutting. It doesn't have to be a perfectly straight cut. As always, I let you know what you have to be concerned with and what you don't. So here, I just cut off the top of the t-shirt with the sleeves, and that we're going to discard. We don't need that. You can use that as a rag. So now I'm going to cut the bottom band of the shirt, just where you see the stitching. Oops. So just where you see the sewing, I'm going to cut that band off. Okay, now we're going to put this band aside because we're going to use that later. So we want to put that aside. So now you're left with just the center of the shirt. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut strips. Now you don't want them too narrow. You want them to be at least 1 inch. Now you can make them all the same, or you could kind of vary them. They're going to be the strands of the scarf like you see. So again, they don't have to be perfectly straight, but I'm just going to cut the strips. Put it aside. Hopefully you have a scissor that is kind of good for fabric, because it can get a little bit hard to cut through fabric if you don't have a fabric scissor, but you can really use an all-purpose scissor. And I'm just going to continue to do this. Just remember that the t-shirt needs to be cotton because it won't work. The next step won't work if it isn't a cotton t-shirt. Now the one that I did, the black and white one, so I cut up 2 t-shirts and then I used half the strips from the black one and half from the white. The thing that I liked about getting the shirts at the craft store was that they have so many colors. You can find cotton t-shirts in a lot of stores. And my last one. Okay, so now we have our strips, and what you're going to do is take your strip, okay, and you're going to pull, and when you pull, it becomes rounded, okay, so you're just going to pull it, put that one aside, take the next one, stretch it, put it aside, and this is what's making your strands. Just pull, pull, see how it's making your band. This is why you need it to be cotton, because I don't think this will work properly if it's made out of some type of a synthetic fabric. Pull, pull, and the more you stretch it, the longer your bands will be. If you want it to be like an infinity scarf, the way I have it wrapped around twice, you want it to be longer. If you want to wear it the full length, you could do that too. Okay, so here I have all the strands. Okay, so now to tie it together, what we're going to do is go back to our piece that we cut off of the bottom of the t-shirt, the band, and I am going to cut that so that it's one strip, it's not a circle. And then you're going to take that and you're going to wrap it around to tie it together. So first I'm just putting it through like that, and I'm just going to wrap it around, kind of overlapping it a little bit as I go. So you see it's making a band that's going to hold it. Then I'm going to make my way back to where I started. And I'm just going to tie these two pieces. I'm going to tie it twice. Okay, so you see, that's what I did. Now you can leave those pieces hanging there, or you could trim them and tuck them in. Trim it a little bit. I'm just going to tuck it in there so you don't see it. And there you go. You have your infinity scarf or necklace, and it's as simple as that. So you can get creative with these if you want. Like I said, you can mix colors. You could try braiding some of these together. You could, when you wear it, you could wear it with this band on the side. You can attach some silk flowers or anything, ribbons. You could just get, creative with them. But this is just your basic way to make an infinity scarf or necklace out of a regular plain t-shirt. So I hope that you give it a try and that you enjoy it and get creative with this one, because I think there's a lot of possibilities with it. And as always, I hope you remain safe and well, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.